Hello. Welcome back. How many did you catch? Just one more to catch. What if I catch them instead of you catching them? Aha. Yes, I got it. I got the fish.
With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
I don't know. There's still plenty of things that are challenges. Let's be real. Just because you cheer me on doesn't mean life is easier, Momo.
Momo, I caught it. I'm getting really good. With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
It's a lie. Why are you always lying? Yeah, I do need to get a soundboard set up. Where's the fish? Fishy, 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 fishy. Give me fishy, fishy. Gotta get the fish.
I caught it. I'm getting really good. With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge
The
for you.
silken fish. Silken fish. Okay. Hey, we got some jade over here. Ooh, getting all stuttery. Let me check. Okay. Why is it getting stuttery? I'm seeing if there's anything on my computer that's causing it to become stuttery. I'm not seeing anything. All right. I don't see anything that would be causing it to be stuttery. But if it continues, I will just close all the browsers that I've got open. Yeah, okay, let me close this. Oh, why is that? That's still going. Close this. Close this. I'm closing windows rather than entire browsers. But you know what? I should probably just close the entire Chrome browser because Chrome is notorious for being horrible. And then I can just reopen it. There we go. Sure. Whatever. That's actually part of why I've moved away from Chrome in terms of actually using it regularly, because of just how bad it is in terms of like I don't think I even need to be up here, but in terms of like just how laggy it gets, how much memory it takes up. Anyway, let's get into the story. I'm yapping enough. So we have Yun, Miss Bai, and Granny Yao.
Yunyang, don't cry. Come here. Have you heard this old song? In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain.
So what would that be in Chinese? Daishan. With Iga pavilion. I don't know pavilion in Chinese. Thai pavilion. Painting. I don't know painting in Chinese either. Iga Shan. Shan is mountain. But yeah, she said Union.
Grandmother, it's me, Yun. Not my mother. You forgot again.
Oh, it's you, Yun. Hey, me. I remember all of you. You're Nikki, the one who draws with sticks, and you're Bai, the one who dances so beautifully.
Artist Nikki, Miss Bai, you must be busy with the Inuan festival, right? What brings you here? Are you feeling all right? I haven't been feeling myself lately, so I'm seeing fewer patients. I'm worried my diagnoses might be off too.
Let's ask about Yun.
We're all fine. But Yun, you look worn down. Strange things have been happening at home. Objects have turned into ink. I'm sure you've both heard about it. That box, it was the last thing my mother left for me. That winter, my mother's health had already taken a turn for the worse. I was preparing medicine by the fire, but I nodded off. She came over and carried me back to my room. She kept murmuring about how she was worried about me, that she wanted to leave something behind for me. Before she passed, my mother gave me that box, making me swear not to open it until I was of age. I kept that promise in my heart. A few days ago, when the weather was clear, I was sorting through my medicinal herbs and decided to take the box out to clean it. But suddenly, it started to darken. Inch by inch, it turned to ink. And now, I can't open it anymore.
I can fix that for you.
Losing someone and feeling their yin fade, those memories turning to nothing. It's hard to bear.
But love doesn't fade when a person leaves. You and your mother's love must have been much more than just a box.
Yes, that's right. Yunyang loves Yun. Grandma loves you both. Don't cry, Yunyang. Oh, I mean, Yun.
Thank you so much, Artist Nikki, Miss Bai. That's all I know. I'm not sure if it'll be of any help to you.
I do wonder if the reason the grandma gets supposedly confused because she looks so much like her mother. So in her head, she sees her and she sees her daughter rather than her granddaughter because they look so similar.
From what you've said, one thing has been made clear. Turning into ink has nothing to do with the weather and doesn't follow a specific pattern.
I'd like to see the box with my own eyes. Maybe I can find a way to help you restore it. Artist Nikki, can you really restore it? Right now the box is in the clutter pile. Huh? How could something so important be put in a clutter pile? I'm ashamed to say, my mother never told me where the box was hidden. She only asked Auntie Chun to keep a few things for my future birthdays. Auntie Chun said the box wasn't with her, so I had no clue where it could be. While I was organizing my herbs, I happened to notice the moonlight shining on a corner of the clutter pile. Something seemed to be glowing. When I cleared the area, I saw it was a box.
What a coincidence.
Come to think of it, it's exactly the kind of thing my mother would do. When I was little, she used to take me up to the mountains to gather herbs. She liked to hide little items in the grass for me to find. Only this time, I failed to protect her dying wish. Young, don't worry. I'll do everything I can to restore this precious treasure. Thank you, Artist Nikki. The box is behind the house. You'll spot it when you get close. Go ahead. I'll stay and comfort Grandma, then join.
Oh, and for anyone who's curious about my settings. Oh, and I got the last Twitch drop items. Name. Settings. These are my audio settings for anyone curious. And on my computer, I actually have Infinity Nikki at 50% volume. So probably this could be 50% and then the game at 100% and it'd be the same. But yeah, music is 80, sound effects 85.
back. Artist Nikki, I could never possibly thank you enough. Yoon, I'm not sure if it's just my imagination, but this box feels a bit too light.
Earlier, I had a feeling something was off. Yunyang was always so thoughtful. There's no way something that meant so much to her would have been left in a junk pile by accident.
I'm old enough now. Whatever the truth is, I have to open it and see for myself. So back then, it had already... Yoon, what does the letter say?
Oh.
So that's what happened. The gift your mother prepared for you was lost in the river back then. Her basket had already turned to ink.
Damn it. I don't know what it... I wish that they would automatically pause this. And there's no way to go back and look at it. Oh, it's so annoying. Well, whatever. How about this? Let's look it up. Let's look it up real quick. Okay, so I'm looking online and I'm not seeing anything, oddly enough. I'm genuinely curious about what it said, but it was probably exactly what they just said to us. But that is really annoying. They've got to fix this. They have to fix this damn thing with all of this stuff happening. What is this quest called? This is gonna drive me crazy. We're not in Wishfield. We're in Inkville. Okay, Inkville. There is nothing on the wiki about Inkville. Man, I guess no one plays this anymore. Ugh. All right. Yeah, there's nothing. There are 0 courses in this category. Notable locations, none. Caverns and dungeons, none. Region, Wishfield, Heartcraft Kingdom. Ugh. Well, whatever it said, hopefully it wasn't terribly important. If the creators are going to put this stuff in the game, they got to be more careful about like having the manual, having things go forward like that. This is annoying, but whatever. I probably wasn't going to read it anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter, but it's still annoying. If I actually cared to read it, they probably just retcon it. Never mind. Let's just keep going.
She didn't have time to prepare another one. No wonder the box ended up in the clutter pile.
Seeing it this way, turning into ink started long ago.
To be honest, I had already suspected as much. I just didn't want to believe it. Mother used to say that the moon can shine on the ones we miss. Once when I was very ill, she was so frightened that she held me all night by the window, whispering, "When Yoon gets better, we'll go catch the moon." And now, it's like trying to grab the moon in a pool of water, a dream that slips away. Even if it is just chasing the moon's reflection, if you don't try, how will you know? According to what Auntie Yu wrote in her letter, the gift might be easier to find in the moonlight. Why don't we go to the riverside tonight and try our luck?
But after all these years, wouldn't it be damaged by the water by now?
Yunyang went back to look for it. So, it must have been something that could withstand water. If it was swept ashore, or settled in one of the bends, maybe it's still there.
Yes. My mother once said she had to give up the search because of her health. But I can do it. No matter how many times it takes, I'll keep searching.
The only problem is, she never mentioned which side of the bridge it fell from. There are bends from both upstream and downstream.
Well, probably downstream.
Given the current, it's likely drifted downstream. Let's start by checking that side. Got it. I'll get ready too. Let's meet by the downstream side of the small bridge tonight.
Okay, let me make sure. Yeah, there we go. Sometime later.
Artist Nikki, Auntie Chun came too. She heard about the box and wants to help. Thank you all so much. No matter what happens tonight, I'll always remember your kindness. Don't worry about it, Yoon. You've helped so many in the village, so of course we'd be here for you when you need it.
Exactly. We're all from the same village, no need to thank us. And besides, your mother and I were like sisters. It's the least we can do.
I want to point out, like sisters, not sisters.
You were worried about the box. I couldn't let it go, so I closed up shop to join you. This though, Artist Nikki, your hands truly work wonders. You've completely restored the box.
Auntie Chun, if you don't stop flattering me, my head will grow too big.
I know. If you ever need my help, say the word.
Perfect timing. I wanted to ask you something, Auntie Chun. Do you happen to know what Auntie Yu intended to leave for Yoon? If we can figure that out, it'll give us a better idea of what we're looking for.
Yunyang once said that because her body was weak, her daughter had to grow up fast. She feared that if she died, Yoon would have nothing to lean on, so she wanted to leave something Yoon could take with her while practicing medicine, something to give her comfort and support.
Okay, interesting.
Thinking about it now, that must be it. But as for what it actually is, I'm not sure either.
It sounds like she left behind something Yoon could use in her medical work.
That's great! With this clue, we have a much better shot at finding it.
Yeah.
No time to waste. Let's split up and search. We'll check the riverbank. Maybe we can fish it out.
Okay. Ooh.
Got a bite. Wait, something's wrong. It's too strong. I can't hold it.
What even is that thing? Nikki, quick, let go!
As a terrifying dark purple shadow erupted from the water, all I could do was watch helplessly as it sent white-capped waves crashing toward Nikki. She didn't have time to dodge, and was swept into the river. By the
What?
time I reached the shore, only faint ripples remained. Nikki was gone.
Oh no, Nikki died. We gotta go back in time.
Ah, Nikki, hurry! Huh? Wait, didn't we fall into the water?
I can feel a strange power. It's like time rewound. Maybe it's giving us a chance to go back and make a better choice. No matter what, at least we now know it's dangerous downstream. Let's avoid it.
We need to hurry to tell Yun now.
All right, so if you choose the wrong option, it just kills Nikki. Got it. Jeez.
Artist Nikki, you're back already?
Yeah, let's go upstream.
I was thinking, since Auntie Yu couldn't find it before, it might have drifted to an unexpected spot. Let's start by checking upstream.
That hadn't occurred to me. That's a good idea, though. Let's meet by the upstream side of the small bridge tonight.
Jeez. Oh, man.
Huh? Am I seeing things? That fish over there looks really different. Was the keepsake Auntie Yu left behind eaten by a fish? Let me try using my fishing ability to reel it in.
Yeah, I was so distracted. I didn't even pay attention to what anyone was saying before anyway.
Wow, what a haul! Classic Nikki. A little fish is no match for you.
Cloudtail koi that ate the birthday gift. A species of koi found only in the waters around Danqing Island. A mortar. Oh yeah, that would make sense for a doctor. As a ancient. Whatever. Hello.
Yun, I pulled this out of the river. Could it be what your mother left you?
This is... My mother used to grind herbs late into the night. Her tapping on the mortar was as soft as raindrops, and I'd always doze off at the table. When I woke, I'd see her under the moonlight, gently brushing my hair, her hands dusted in medicinal powder. She'd say, "Yun, be like this mortar. Plain in form, yet strong within. Blunt the sharp, soften the fierce. Grind down troubles, and stay unshaken amidst the rain."
This small size, and those patterns. The shape is exactly the same as her old mortar. But isn't the color a bit... different?
I recognize every fine line, each and every mark on it. Somehow, though, it looks steeped in moonlight. But I know I'm not mistaken. Maybe this really is what she meant to leave for me. A memento to keep with me.
I thought the same thing too. When I saw it gleaming in the water, it looked just like the reflection of the moon.
Fishing for the moon in the water. Mother, you always used to say, the moon speaks no words, yet it reflects countless thoughts. There was once a time when the rain felt endless, and I cried for the moon. You lit a lamp and held up a tunshan, casting a round shadow under the light. You soothed me by saying, "Look, the moon is right over here." It never truly left. I wonder, could it be that the moon is now watching me? Mother, if you've truly become that moon in the sky, please watch over me often. From now on, I'll take good care of myself. I won't live in sadness, making you worry. And if reincarnation does exist, then in the next life, I hope to become a pool of water on the moon. That way, I can nestle once again in your embrace.
They say when people leave, the yin yuan they had vanished too. Perhaps Yunyang really did become the moon in the sky, just as she wished.
Even if someone is gone, it doesn't mean their Yinyuan disappears. Moonlight spans all across the world. Where hearts align, paths may yet entwine.
We've investigated all the strange happenings in the village. Xiaozhi's dissolving into ink in the rainstorm was truly shocking.
But things that turn to ink don't seem to be caused by the strange rain. There are still many questions we can't answer. Miss Bai, let's head to the small bridge behind the village and meet up with Miss Sui. Maybe she's found other clues.
I want to go get the bird first. Oop.
I hope Miss Sui brought an umbrella.
Don't worry about that. Let's just hurry over there.
Miss Sui!
Nikki.
Miss Sui!
Sudden anomaly erupts and the ink swirls around Nikki as if pulling her into another world. I think that's what it said. Oh, the game froze. Nikki, a familiar voice is calling her name.
Are you okay? What happened just now?
I think I just stepped into another realm. Everything looked like a painting, and I saw a long soaring through it. Could that have been the Inkville long?
Another realm?
You saw Miss Sui turn into ink. It must have been terrible. In your shock, you may have just seen an illusion.
No, it wasn't an illusion. I know I saw it. The place resembled our village, yet it was an entirely different world. I saw it right where Miss Sui vanished. I think she, along with the other missing villagers, might have been drawn into that realm. I need to figure out how to get back in there and save them.
If that's true, we'll need to find the entrance to this place.
But it's already gone. Where can we look now?
Inside the painting. Wait, the kids by the village entrance often sing a nursery rhyme. In the mountains, a pavilion. In the pavilion, a painting. In the painting, a mountain. That sounds just like what I saw in the other realm.
That nursery rhyme has been around for generations, but only bits and pieces are still known. Maybe some of the elders remember the rest.
Granny Yao! She used to hum that rhyme. Maybe she remembers all the lyrics.
The thing is, Granny Yao is quite elderly. Her memory is touch and go. In her current state, we might not get much from her.
Miss Bai, could you keep an eye on her? When she's having a good day, she might remember the rest of the rhyme.
Well... all right. I'll keep an eye on her.
The puns.
Thank you. We'll keep hunting for more clues. We have to find a way into that realm and rescue Miss Sui. And the others.
I'll keep an eye on her. Wears a blindfold. Okay, we are in chapter 2. Chapter 2 unlocks in 4 days, 23 hours. Okay, so yeah. There's nothing else left in the story for me to do, I guess. Let's see if this works now. Yes, it's working. Okay, cool and sexy. My mind was completely lost in the music, performing better than usual, with everything flowing as if it was meant to be. Okay, and what else have we got? We have one more up here, and we've got a little mini quest down here. So let's go ahead and teleport over here. All right. Hey, there are actually people living in the house in the bamboo grove. I knocked on the door, and an old man started muttering and being all mysterious. He said he was waiting for some deadlock breaker, and that the key is that ink transformed cart by his doorstep. But it's all turned to ink. What good could it possibly be? I just don't understand. Child's head caught my attention. Go to the bamboo forest ink cart. Okay, bamboo forest ink cart. It's this is the bamboo forest, right? Bamboo grove. And we're looking for the ink cart. Enemies. Ooh. Another one that we chase. Boing. Come here, you stinky little bugger. Look at you being all stinky and buggery. Skullduggery. Skullduggery buggery. Ooh. Yes. We got it. Yeah, it seems like my keyboard clicks don't even get picked up anymore with the modifications to the noise gate that I made. That's good. Yeah, see, there's no ink here. Okay, let's do some fishing.
Momo, I caught it. I'm getting really good. With me cheering you on, nothing's a challenge for you.
Okay, so I'm curious about the ink cart, but I don't know where it would be. That's the thing. Because they said bamboo grove, so I just...
I'm getting really good.
Am I just expected to run around and find it?
Nothing's a challenge for you.
I guess, maybe. To be fair, I could probably just check my quest things. I started clicking too quick, so that's why that didn't work.
Wow, what a haul. Classic Nikki. A little fish is no match for you.
Okay. got another jade hopper. But this does mean that next week I'll have something to do in Infinity Nikki. So anything I don't finish today, I can actually do next week, which will be nice. Ooh. And I was taking pictures earlier because I was trying to see what would I was hoping that I could get some nice pictures. Yeah, I actually don't mind them time gating stuff, so you can play a little bit one week and play a little bit the next week. I think that's fine. Yeah, okay, he's up there. He's on the other side. And I also wanted to see, where are you? You're also up here. Okay. Okay, so we are tracking this one. That's good. And I wanted to see, I'll do these. I'm going to do those off stream. But these refresh every 5 to 7 days, something like that. So just remember to do your Starlit Pursuit stuff so you can unlock things. What else have we got? We got our tasks. Grab these. What am I? Oh, this. Wow, that's a hair. That is certainly hair. Okay, what about these? So this is, oh, this is very close to where I am right now. Rude, did you fall asleep at the pond? That's 60 diamonds here. Let's resonate. I should be able to get the last. Should be able to get the last piece. So let's resonate 2 more times. Yep, that's the last piece. So that should be the full outfit. Nice. And let's do it one more time. Ooh, we got the necklace. Okay. All right. And that also means I can go ahead and I'll grab the eyes. 'Cause I really don't care about the eyebrows. Precious item. Photo shoot decoration. Okay. Oh. So this is dancing and a photo prop. If I can get the diamonds for it, I'll try to get this as well. This is what I'm going for first and foremost. So we did the prologue. And we did chapter 1. And chapter 2, we cannot do yet. After using the Mystic Mask Whimsicality ability, Nikki can draw mystic talismans around her. When Nikki or her companion come into contact with the talisman, they activate and release a mystical power in all directions. Anyone affected will have enchanted makeup appear on their face. Up to 3 talismans can be used. Okay, I don't understand how this works. So we're gonna see what this is. Where is it? Where? Whimsicality. Oh. Oh. I use the motorcycle whimsicality, so I have to go here and I have to swap to this one. All right, let's see what this does. I really don't get what this is doing. Is it just doing makeup? I don't understand what the point of this is. Can it hurt enemies? Is it just for photos? Like the makeup thing doesn't even look good. What's the point of this? The outfit's nice, I guess. Like I like the outfit, but what's the point? Oh, now I can't use it anymore. There we go. Nope, still can't use it. So annoying. No, it doesn't seem to do anything. Nope, doesn't protect me. What's the point? And I can't use it now. So it's got some kind of cooldown. It does something, maybe? I don't know. Maybe it's yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the hell this does. But yeah, let's take a look at the whimsicalities in general. So what do we got? We've got this one. Okay, let's see what this does. Where's whimsicality? Whimsicality. Save. Okay, what does this do? You make paintings, and it's got a few different paintings that you can make. I come over here. Yeah, so You can only make one set of paintings, so it doesn't matter where you go. Momo is so disinterested in these whimsicalities, he's not even looking at Nikki. Very relatable, Momo. So that's what that one does. But I at least understand. Okay, this one's for photos. We have this one. This one is blowing hearts. And this is also just for taking photos. And that's all it does. Okay, let's check out another one. We've got this one. This is just hey, at least it made Momo look at her. So that's what that one does. Great. Okay. Okay, what else have we got? We have this one. This one's awesome. This is possibly the best whimsicality that has ever been added to this game. This is a freaking motorcycle. That's awesome. I can use it. I can go around and use this. Best one ever added, in my opinion. Then what else have we got? We got this tea time whimsicality. What does this do? Ooh. Summon a ghostly thing. I can't sit on it. I can clip into it because it's ghostly. Just, what's the point? But I can still use this even after I switch. That's awesome. Motorcycle's the best one. Okay, what else have we got for my whimsicalities? Ooh, I've got this one. Okay, so let's check this one out. Her reflection doesn't even show in the mirror. It doesn't, I don't know. Doesn't seem to do anything. And the mirror only matches the red one. Okay, we got a sleepy time one. We got pajamas. What does this whimsicality do? That's it. That's all it does. Nikki goes to sleep. And then I can click it again. And she wakes up. Or she's supposed to wake up. Oh no, she's stuck. There we go. Okay, next one. Froggy fashion. This one used to be an alternative. Okay, I could see this one actually being interesting or entertaining to some people. Though I will say, if we could have that dance outside of the whimsicality, that would probably be cool. Okay, what does this one do? No, I'm busy. I don't have time to collect things. I'm busy. So really all she's doing is like make a donut. Oh, okay. Make a unicorn. Okay, this one is make a donut. And then she tries to eat the cloud donut and it disappears. And that's it. And then Lotus. She summons a sign and it gives people makeup. And let's use the custom outfit. Oh, I need to do the custom outfit for this one. Can I dye the hair? Where's the hair? Can I dye it? There. Dye. Let's dye the hair. Why is it not showing up here? Where is it? Oh, because it's not dyeable, right? I bet that's why. Wardrobe. So I would think it would be up here. Oh, recent. There we go. Yeah. Is this not dyeable? Let's do that. Go here. Go to hair. Yeah, it is dyeable. It's lying to me. Now I can't get this until I get the evolution. I would want it to be that. But maybe I can craft it again and get the evolution. Yeah, I could just craft it again. And evolution. Do I have whatever is needed for the evolution of this? Oh, I need ink revelries. I don't know how to get this. How do I get this? All right. Lore compendium. Hey. Would it be in this? Could the thing be in this? Volunteers needed. Okay, let's go all the way down to Bubble Journey. Oh man. Wardrobe, Saga. Diary of Unknown Person. No, I guess it wouldn't be in this, would it? Could be, and I just don't see it, or I don't know it. All right. And outfit compendium. Limited time residence. Grab this. Ooh, this one has pink hair. This. Okay. Okay. I could be into this. And to be honest, I kind of like pink hair. This one has pink hair. Okay. This doesn't have pink hair. But this one does. And this one does. And this one does. When they don't have pink hair, well, let's check the evolution. This one. No, this one. Nope, still not pink. Okay. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay. All right, let's let this disappear. There. All right. We'll do it for real now. Boing. Ah, I fell down. Probably fine. I feel like they give you a lot of time on these. I missed it. Oh, let's get all the other ones. Ah, I'm gonna fall in the water if I do that. I fell in the water anyway. Yeah, see how much time I had to do that? That was insane. That was way too much time. I screwed up so many times and I still got it. That's insanely easy. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna go for that now. Boing. Yeah. Gonna wait till we get a little closer. Whammo bammo. Noise. Noise. Bam. Hey, ads are over. Great. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna run around for a little bit, do some side quests. What's this? She is semi-transparent. So funny. Yeah, but once we do this, no, I missed it. Okay, once we do this, I'm going to. The card can be restored. Could be the one I've waited for so long. It's finally arrived. Nikki, listen. There's someone inside the house. They keep talking about restore natural order to things. Blah 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 blah. 10 years, a full 10 years. I never thought the day would truly arrive, young lady. Would you kindly tell the old man your name? My name is Nikki. May I ask who you are, sir? I'm not going to keep doing that voice. Also, what do you mean by restore the natural order of things? You're Nikki. That does make sense. A full decade has passed, and the little girl who once hid behind Sui Yan Heng would have grown into a beautiful young lady by now. My name is Zhou Zhi Wei. I used to play Go with your teacher. Now I'm just a recluse who used to play Go. The game that you guys are showing is not Go. Anyway, just a recluse who rarely leaves home. As for your second question, Nikki, I know the only one person with the power to restore the natural order to things on Danqing Island, and that person is you. But I only acquired this ability by chance. I don't understand how I could be the one, or what exactly this order is that I'm supposed to restore. Forgive me, but I can't elaborate any further right now. However, if you want to understand everything, you need to retrieve something for me first. Okay, I'd be happy to. If that's so, then I'd be more than happy to help. When I return, please tell me everything, the whole story, from start to finish. Of course. When the time comes, I will tell you everything I know. For now, you will need to head straight forward from this house. Not far from here, you'll find a wooden hut. Once there, you'll know exactly where to go and what to retrieve. Okay, straight forward. Over here. An old umbrella, letter, paper inside. The umbrella found in the jar seems unused for years, now worn and weathered. Old letter. Nikki, there's a letter inside the umbrella. Let's see what it says. It says, beneath the shed sits a jar, and in the jar the umbrella lies. I take it home with ease. What fear I have of wind or rain. Then comes a whisper, soft and clear. A treasure awaits atop the height. Tread a pathway high and tight, and there behold a wondrous sight. It's a poem, I think, and a guide as well. The first line says, now that you found the umbrella, take it back to Mr. Joe's place. I'm more interested in the second half. What does it say about treasure hidden near Mr. Joe's place? Is that what he wants us to retrieve? That doesn't make sense. If the item is near his place, why would he make us come here, Nikki? Is he messing with us? Judging from his tone, I don't think he's playing a trick on us. I won't believe him. He'll keep his promise and do exactly what's going on. Tread the pathway high and tight. The old man's house is by the cliff. I remember seeing several walkways along the side, maybe telling us to climb the cliff. Let's go. Let's see what could be up there. Oh, so much dialogue. So I can sit here. Get the waypoint. Boom, boom. See a treasure chest. Ooh, another one behind. Yes, delicious, delicious. And what do we have here? More diamonds. Okay. Boing. Smash. Smash. Ah. There's a crate here. Turn to ink. Use the ability to restore it. Crate lost by an unknown owner. Discovered, weathered, polished like jade. Okay. Yes. Ah, you bastard. Really? That's all you do? Damn it, get over the fence. Sir, we brought the item you asked for. It's a set of go, right? Door creaks open. Shows your way. Yes, that's it. You truly do have the power to restore things as they were turned to ink. Perhaps a natural order of Danqing Island can finally be restored as well. Sir, are you referring to the strange happenings on Danqing Island? Miss Bai and I have been investigating this too. We want to save Miss Cui and those who've gone missing. Do you know anything that may be helpful? Please tell me. What? Cui Yan Heng has gone missing as well. It's my fault. If I hadn't been afraid and hidden away for 10 years, if I'd spoken with her sooner, maybe she wouldn't have suffered the same fate as brother Meng. You mean you haven't left your house in 10 years? Just what exactly happened back then? A decade ago, brother Meng and I connected over our shared love of puzzles and challenge involving the Go set that I created for him back then. That day, I planned to invite him to take on the challenge. I even intended to play a quick game of Go with him after he retrieved the set. I never imagined I'd see him drenched in rain and turned to ink right before my eyes. I was terrified for days. I could barely function. Since then, I've been too paranoid to step outside the front of my house. So that's the story. At the time, I convinced myself it was nothing more than a hallucination. just my mind playing tricks on me? I told no one. It wasn't until several others went missing after the storm that I finally dared to believe that the ink transformation was tied to the rain. For the past 10 years, I haven't been able to stop wondering, why do people and objects turn into ink? Why must long rely on an artist to dot its eye? And if the world is so vast, why are we bound to just this corner of Danqing Island? Well, it's a video game, that's part of it. I even began to wonder, what if Danqing Island is nothing more than a painting and Long, a being within it, and we mere figures drawn upon its canvas? I mean, kind of. If we are truly figures within a painting, how would that make you feel, sir? You seem surprisingly calm after hearing this story. A few years ago, those very thoughts almost pushed me to the brink. I felt life was meaningless and the whole world nothing more than a fleeting bubble. I feel like this is almost like an argument about, like, what if we live in a simulation? Yeah, who cares? That's my feeling. If we live in a simulation, so be it. We still live. We live somewhere. We exist in some capacity. Even if we are simply a fancy version of ones and zeros, doesn't change the way that the world is. Doesn't change the reality that we experience. However, these days I've come to peace with it, whether Danqing Island is a painting or something else. The years I, Zhou Wei, have lived, they're real to me, and that is enough. It's unfortunate that despite finding peace of mind, Danqing Island remains trapped in this state. I have a theory, though. It's only speculation. If Danqing Island really is a painting and the people and objects are turning into ink, who's to say the inverse isn't possible as well? That's why when you saw me use the Danqing ability, you thought I might be the one to restore the natural order of things. It's true, I can restore items turned to ink. But as for those who've disappeared, I'm still powerless. However, things aren't completely hopeless. Once Granny Yao remembers the full lullaby, I'll keep looking for a way to help my teacher and the others. Good child, I hope you truly are the one to bring hope to Danqing Island. Ba-da-ba-dum. Yes, I very well could be. Very well could be. Is there anything more? Form to play. I did this one. New blossoms of old. Okay, and this one. Okay, let's see if we can do. I'm gonna go over here and do this. I could have just walked here. It would take almost the same amount of time, but I felt like teleporting. Yeah, let's find the girl. I'll do the do. Yeah, the world of Inkville is too small for me. Meow. Can't show what I'm truly capable of unless I go to Long Peak. Hey, who's there? Speak your name or I'll... Oh, it's Nikki and Momo. To approach so stealthily, that must be a legendary movement technique. You both conceal your true strength masterfully. You have my respect. Wow, this place packs more than a punch to let on. You flatter us. Looking at the mountain just now. I read a storybook. Secret martial arts book are all buried under the mountain, waiting to be collected by fated people. Already turned over every rock under the mountain by the village. There were no books, but I did catch plenty of jade hoppers. Ooh, can you give them to me? I would like some jade hoppers. That long peak looks like the kind of place the masters in the book would live in. Maybe I'll be able to find a secret book or two over there. Once I figure out how to get there, I'll be one step closer to becoming the greatest one in the history of Inkville. But I've only read about Xia, the chivalrous martial artist, in storybooks. I have no idea what the real one looks like. For some reason, I was distracted by the name. Nikki, of all the people in Inkville, you're the closest to a master. Could you dress up as one of the martial artists in my storybook and show me what it's like? A real Xia. Sure. Yeah, great. Show me what a real Xia looks like. Well, funny thing about that. A real Xia looks like this. Yes, all of the martial arts masters dress in beautiful purple dresses like this. When the young heroine steps up, you can tell right away how skilled they are. That little thief handled without even breaking a sweat. And then I can't do the next one, right? Oh, okay, I can. No, I can't. 14 hours. Oh, geez. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do those next week. Because I'm not gonna be playing this in 14 hours. Well, I'm not gonna be on stream in 14 hours. I'm probably not even gonna be on stream in like 20 minutes. I'm gonna be ending soon. But hopefully I have streamed long enough that anyone in here who's lurking or who's around, they can go ahead and get all their stuff. That'll be good. Not seeing anything over here. Wasn't there a quest over here? Oh, a chest. Nice. Another puzzle. Use the box to activate the switch. See, that was me holding W again. I didn't realize I was still moving during the cutscene. That's my fault, I guess. Oh. I was expecting it to go up a little higher than that. I see. Okay. So I can't quite reach there. I can basically get the box almost all the way up, but I have to sort of do this to finagle my way to the very, very top. It's so simple. All right, there was a quest over here that I wanted to do. What am I doing? Okay, and then go to stories. No, playtime. It's not this one. It's this one. Oh, it's farther north. That's why it's not triggering. Okay. Boing, boing. Whimjade around here. Wait, this is wait for Granny Yao to regain consciousness. I just noticed that's what it said. This sounds a lot scarier. I thought she just wait. I thought we were waiting for her to remember something, not that she had passed out. Jeez. Six. Boing. Yes. And up we go. Slam, bam. Bounce me up. No. Well, missed. Rain chill. Okay, so I got the fragrance for this. Boing. Okay. Oop. Over here. At least the music's nice. I do like the music. Okay, we are at... We're getting pretty close to when I need to stop. I think I can do the other one. The other dungeon before we stop. Yeah, I don't see anything over here. Game's getting a little chuggy again. All right. Let's do the last one. Ooh. Fun to play. It's down here. Hey, that's pulling a Pokemon clipping through the world like that. Better be careful. Nintendo might sue you for patent infringement on their glitch. Jeez. Man. Oh, I have reached my limit on combat insight for the day. I've done so much combat, I cannot get any more combat experience. Jeez. Okay, so this looks like I have to loop around. So if you're new here, this means there's an enemy on the other side that's maintaining that chain, and I gotta take him out. What the heck is that? Ooh. Okay, so I have to hit it with that, and then I can actually defeat it. Hey, Skelly, how you doing, buddy? How do I fight this? There we go. Man, that's a cool enemy. That's a new and very cool enemy. Hey, how was your stream? Let me do this real quick. You were playing Minecraft. Hey Jericho, how's it going? Oh, I'm glad it went well. I have barely played any Minecraft at all in my life. When I was in China, there was a girl that I was I guess you could say I was courting her. I was interested in her, and she liked to play Minecraft. So I think I played it for maybe an hour. Yeah. I spent a lot more time playing like Minecraft adjacent games like Terraria. I played a lot of Terraria. I think I played like 400 hours of Terraria. And that was mostly during COVID. Yeah, that's just diamonds. Part of why I didn't play too many games like Minecraft, damn, it just loops around. It's because a lot of the people that I interacted with in China, they cannot play 3D games without getting motion sickness. You have to. So from my experience, it's the younger generation that tends to be okay with 3D games in China, and the older generation kind of struggles with it. So most of the people when I first got to China were kind of struggling with anything that was a 3D game. But over time, as people got older and I was able to interact with people who maybe grew up with games rather than sort of experiencing them. Yeah. If you ever met someone from like the 70s and they struggled with 3D games when they first started coming out with 3D games, that's kind of how a lot of Chinese that are in their late 20s and early 30s or older than that, like it isn't until you get to around the people who are probably like 20 to 23-ish, maybe 25 at this point, considering how many years it's been, that you start to have people who actually are okay with a 3D game. Yeah, they really didn't have games for a long time in China, and what they did have was quite limited. So yeah, I had people who I would try to play Guild Wars 2 with, and I was like, hey, I have an extra account, you can just use my account, and you can make a character on it and you don't have to do all the grinding and stuff. You can just play with me and enjoy it, and if they like it, then great, we can start a brand new accounts. And I actually have a Chinese Guild Wars account and everything, but most people they could not handle it. It was too much for them. How the hell do I get over here? I wish these maps, I wish these dungeons had maps, so it was a little easier to see where I was supposed to go sometimes. maybe it's up there. That's where I was up here. Maybe there's a path that I missed. Let's go back around this. Yeah, I do wish it was easier to find cool people to play games with in China, but it's just it definitely seems like it's the younger generation that is okay with it. And when I say younger, I mean college kids. So I'm sure there are exceptions. There are always exceptions to everything. Just the people that I hung out with. Oh, here it is. The people I hung out with and spent time with, they were that way. And the umbrella. Okay. That should be everything here. Let me check the map. Yeah, this game is pretty cool. So this is Infinity Nikki. I missed 2 of the Jade Dews in there. I got all of them in here. Okay, so let's go back in here, see if I can find the 2 Jade Dews. So this is, if you ever played a game like Spyro the Dragon or something along those lines, that's how this game feels to me. But it is very friendly with the platforming. So it has platforming, but it's not difficult platforming. In fact, there's only a single there's only been one thing that has ever given me any trouble, and it just, you have to just sort of brute force your way through it. So they have these puzzles in the game, sort of like Mario puzzles, where you're platforming to get to the end to collect the star or whatever. Oh, there they are. Oh, okay, I see. I write it. I'm jumping off it too early. So there are puzzles. You do the puzzle, you get the star, and you use the stars to level up your abilities. And one of them is really tight on the timing. Yeah, the character design is great. But so this game was based on a dress-up game. The Nikki series is a dress-up game in China, and they made a platformer, and as a platformer it is good, but it also has the trappings of a gacha game. And honestly, if it was a single-player platformer, I would say this is great. But it being an always online gacha game with the retcon situation, so they retcon the intro. Yeah, this is Infinity Nikki. So this is the new map that they came out with in Infinity Nikki. But yes, so there's like Shining Nikki and Miracle Nikki. All of these are related to each other. All the Nikki games are related. But they are, I think that the lore is that every Nikki is a different Nikki. So when you play as the Infinity Nikki, that's a different Nikki than the Nikki from Miracle Nikki or Shining Nikki or Love Nikki. Yeah, there's a whole Nikki thing. But because they've gone into a 3D platforming perspective, they've had to sort of modify a few things. So in some of the other titles, Nikki could just be in her underwear, and she would change her underwear by herself, every day. So like one day she's wearing one color of underwear and the next day she wears a different color. And that's it. That's, yeah, the Nikki verse, and that's a whole thing. And there were some people that they thought, hey, that's really cute and cool and whatever. But when they came to to Western countries, they're like, oh no, she has to dress a little bit more conservatively, and also you can't. Yeah, they're really careful about certain things now that they were not careful about a decade ago when they started all of this, even like 5 years ago. I guess a decade ago is actually, it would have been 15 years ago when the first one came out. But so the outfit I'm wearing, except for the hair, well, the dress and the shoes of this outfit are from one of the new banners. Yeah, Nikki. So Nikki's basically a dress-up game that just recently became a platformer. Like, almost 8 months ago. It was December 5th when Infinity Nikki was released. And it was the end of November when I sort of was like, oh, this is actually coming out, and this looks interesting. So I didn't even know about it until a couple of weeks before it was released. And when I say didn't know about it, what I mean is I didn't pay attention to it. Because I figured, oh, it's just going to be like a girly Barbie game. Because they've never had anything this complicated in a Nikki game before. It's usually like a visual novel situation. But a lot of the fans of the mobile games, the mobile Nikki games, they've tried to get into this, and most of the ones that I've talked to have struggled. So this is different enough that it's a totally different audience that's into this game. But I think it's, if it was a single player game, I would say this is one of the best games that came out recently. But I really hate the retcon that they did. So from patch 1.0 to 1.4, there was a totally different introduction to the game than now. And they retconned the intro. So originally she starts off in an attic, and her mom is she's looking for a dress because she's going to some party or a ball or something. And so she's in the attic and she's getting a dress, one of her mom's dresses that she can wear. And the dress comes to life and dances with her, and she goes into a wardrobe, like Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe situation. And that takes her to a magical world. And when she gets there, you've got the only thing that's kind of weird in Nikki's, in the intro with Nikki, is Momo. Momo is, it definitely stands out as like, oh, so there are these like talking animals or something. Because there is nothing else like Momo in the game that we have found. I guess the closest would be like the pandas. There was a panda thing because there was a collaboration with pandas or something. But anyway, so he goes into the world with Nikki. He gets sucked into the wardrobe, and they end up in a mountain. And Nikki goes through a tutorial in the mountain with some goddess talking to her, trying to get her to come to the goddess. She goes to the goddess. The goddess is dying, gives Nikki the Heart of Infinity, which is corrupted, and tells Nikki that she has to purify the Heart of Infinity. That's basically the start of the game. And then she gets teleported into a different part of the world and is like, oh man, that was a crazy dream. No, wait, that wasn't a dream. That really happened. And that's pretty much. Oh, and then you go through a sort of like a cathedral looking thing, and you get a little bit more tutorial about like how the combat works, and you find out about whim stars and how to upgrade your stuff. You're told to go to the Stylist Guild. You go there, and they're really impressed with you because you already have stylist abilities without ever being trained as a stylist. And then you start solving a mystery about what's going on in the world. The new tutorial is Nikki has failed to purify the Heart of Infinity, but you don't understand what is going on. So it's just a shot of Nikki. She's turning into a crystal, and then someone shows up and they pull her into another world, and you're running through a world that is about to implode, and you're brought to the Sea of Stars. And then she's like, oh yeah, here's an exposition dump of everything that has happened. Oh yeah, and you also had a friend, didn't you? Let me see if I can find him and bring him back to life or something. And then Momo reappears at that point, and a lot of people are like, oh, I didn't even notice Momo wasn't there. But for new players, they're like, who's Momo? Who is this guy? I don't know who this is. So it's not new player friendly anymore. I don't know how to get up this mountain, but apparently I'm not going to be able to get up there yet. I want to go up here, but I cannot go up here. Nope, they never explained a reason or anything. It's just people are angry about the retcon. Oh, they also they broke the game for so many people that people couldn't log in, and so there's this daily login reward bonus that people had been paying for a long time. Well, for several months. And if you don't log in, you don't get the reward. It just evaporates into nothingness. And so they would contact support and be like, yeah, the game won't let me log in. It doesn't boot up properly. And they're like, oh geez, that sucks. We'll figure out a different way to load up the game because we're not helping you. And it made a lot of people quit. And the ones who do keep playing, like me, I'm like, no, I'm not going to spend real money on this game. Why would I do that? I can't trust them with my money, clearly. Gameplay wise, I think it's great, but all of the online stuff, it really soured people. So in 1.5, when they did the retcon, they also added multiplayer that was broken and didn't work properly for like 2 patches. The last patch, it finally was kind of functional for most people, but by then people were just like, nah. The gameplay is good, enjoyable. Good might be a stretch. The gameplay is enjoyable. But yeah, if you're cool just playing a game and you like running around and exploring, that's great. But just remember, they will just randomly change the story, and I'm gonna be honest, sometimes the story feels like it's AI written. They ramble a lot in this game too. Yeah, but they are trying real hard to get people to spend money on this game again, because no one wants to. So what they've done is they have this outfit, and you have to spend a certain amount of money to get this outfit. And so this number here is based on how much you spend. So They want you to spend, geez, how much? It looks like Stellarite. They want you to spend $50 basically to get this outfit. That is what I am seeing. Let me snooze the. I'm gonna snooze ads. Yeah, Nope is correct. Nope is exactly how I feel about this too. And it's a 3-star, so it's not even good for the there's a fashion portion of this game. A 3-star would not even be good for that. So with fashion, you come here and you glow up the outfits, and let's go with glow up score and go with 5 stars. So you can see, like, the more pieces you have, the better the higher the score will be. This is the one that I am hoping to get at some point, because it is, I believe, it's the last one that I need as a full 5-star. So I've got 2 fresh, and this one I got because I needed a good 5-star fresh outfit. This one I got because it can walk on water. This one is basically a free outfit. Like, you have to play the game and whatnot, but that's basically free. This is the first outfit that came, one of the first 2 that came into the game, and I got it because why not? It was an alternative to the floating outfit, and it seemed interesting. This is the other one that came in at the same time as that first one, and they had a rerun of it, so I grabbed the few pieces I was missing. This is another one that's kind of a free one. This one is story based, so to beat the core story, you have to craft this. This one was added in the 1.1 patch and was intended to be like a longer term goal for players. A lot of people didn't like it, but like, they didn't like how difficult it was to craft. But if you craft it, it's fine. Like, you see how low it is. Like, these are way higher because their score is way higher. This one is basically a super easy to get 5-star that is meh. This one had a floating bonus thing where you could just hover in the air, but that has been broken a couple of times, so meh. This one has, you can summon a dragon and fly around on it, but only on this new island that we're on. This is another one that's kind of free, and then these 2 are like, I was pulling for the 4-star, and I just happened to get those. And if we look at the 4 stars, we've got, so I got this one because I needed a sexy outfit, and this one had a pretty good sexy score. This one is just, it came with the fairy outfit, because when you're pulling for a 5-star, there's typically a 4-star connected to it. So you get a 4-star, 1 4-star piece every pull, and you get a 5-star piece every 2 pulls. You could get them earlier, but that's generally how it goes. So if there are 10 5-star pieces, that's 200 pulls. This was a kind of a free fishing outfit, but because there are so many free 4-star fishing outfits that you can gacha for, it's a pain. But I was really into this one, and I actually got this outfit the same day that Gura graduated. So that was an interesting situation. I just thought this one was cute, so I got this one. And one was with one of the 5 stars. This one is craftable. This is another one that I got just because I was interested in it. This one summons a motorcycle that you can ride around on. This is the birthday outfit that you only got if you were playing in December. Because her birthday is like December 5th or something. Yeah, the motorcycle is pretty cool. But a lot, so I went over all the whimsicalities like maybe about an hour ago. A lot of the whimsicalities suck, but the motorcycle is awesome. So this one sucks, for example. This is all it does. It just summons a cloud thing and she does an emote with it. And that's it. Nothing else. There is nothing else to it. So if you want, you can take a picture with it. But that's all this does. It doesn't interact with anything else in the world. It's just very cutesy and kind of pointless. See, that would be cool if they did something like that, where the sexy outfits had some cool ability associated with them. The game also started to get these little hiccups and chugs in them after the 1.5 update, and that's really hard to deal with sometimes. It's very annoying. So this is the full outfit that I'm basically wearing right now. All that it does is it summons I can show you. Okay, it summons something, and when you walk into it, so this is what Nikki looks like now. You walk into it and she gets like dark eyes or something. That's all it does. Doesn't do anything interesting or meaningful. Yeah. So but the best one is the motorcycle. This is by far the coolest one. Oh, let me switch to I want to do my custom look because I gave myself a custom look, so she has pink hair. It didn't say my custom look, but whatever. So then you get a motorcycle and you can just ride around on your motorcycle, and Momo jumps on the back. And you have a light. So when you're driving around at night, you actually have a light on your motorcycle. This right here, this is really cool. This is why most people are like, no, the 4 stars are just cooler. And it's even got motorcycle sounds and everything. And then there's also, I can summon a bicycle. So before the motorcycle came into the game, there were just these bicycles. And so she would just ride around on a bicycle. So this is the firework bicycle. There's also a pinkish purple one that you can rent, but the motorcycle is way cooler. Yeah, the bicycle's totally fine if that's what you're into, or if you want to see a girl walking around riding around on a bicycle, then that's great. I mean, nothing wrong with that, and that's totally fine. So I've got you do have outfits. You have 7 outfit slots. So my outfits right now, I've got this one, which I used yesterday when I was streaming this. This one, which is just a sexy black dress outfit. Here, let me get over here so you can actually kind of see the... So this one, normal shoes. This one, you got some high heels. Flying, so on this map, you can summon a dragon, but I don't have the ability unlocked yet. But there's floating, which is this. And then there is a gliding outfit, but it only works on like 2 or 3 islands. And I can show you that in a second. This is another outfit, and I'm like, yeah, I like this outfit. This is a nice outfit. I got this one. This is her looking like, this is the closest I can get to Giovanni, basically. This is the one I'm wearing right now. This is a cute one that I put together, and I haven't used it on stream yet, but I'll probably use it at some point. And then this one, just, you can really see her butt. Her butt looks real good in this. But so I can show you the gliding outfit. Let's go to, we can go to the Sea of Stars. So this is the multiplayer map that has basically nothing in it except your dailies. The version, I can't tell. Okay, so I have to update the game. Then let me, I could also teleport to the abandoned district. So this is the real game world, or the base game world. Should be able to teleport here. When they put out an update, they always force you to download it before you do multiplayer again. Okay, so I'm gonna need to actually equip. I don't, oh no, I do have the gliding outfit. Okay. So this is the gliding outfit. So this meter here tells you how much gliding power you have as you glide around. And you do slowly fall as you glide. So I'm getting low on it, and there are updrafts, and if you hit the updrafts, then it fully refreshes. Yeah, the animation is great. There are a lot of good things about the game. It is just the monetization of the game is not good. I would rather pay like $30 for the game. No, I'd rather pay like $50 to $60 for a complete game than have a game that is very meh with gotcha stuff. Yeah, this game is it is not the most predatory game, but it is definitely predatory in a lot of ways. And I would say, and oh, and you can also use the shadow to sort of see where you are. So then when you stomp down, when you do your Mario butt stomp, which is more like a heel stomp, you can see how it goes. You've got the fishing. Fishing is not too bad in this game. A lot of people expect the fishing to be really horrible. It's just left or right, and then when the circle is depleted, you click while it refills. So I'm just holding a left.
Wow,
Oh, holding right.
Classic Nikki. A little fish is no match for you.
And there are 3 fish in all of the ripples. So these ripples you see here. So right was the wrong way, so I switched to left. Now I switch to right. Now I pull.
Wow, what a haul. Classic Nikki.
It's really easy. The fishing is easy, but there are plenty of people who They hate the fishing. They hate fishing in general. Because other games have such bad fishing. The fishing in this is so easy. And then there's also, you can groom animals, and it's just a cute animation, and it's a custom animation for every animal. Sometimes there are 2 or 3 variations to it. And grooming animals is how you get some of the crafting materials, and you use the crafting materials to make new outfits. So you have these sketches and you craft these outfits. So you've got ability outfits. These are the ones that give you your magical powers, basically. And then you've got, these are just fashion outfits, and they look pretty. So I could say, oh, I only want the hair, and then I craft the hair if I so choose. But you can see the ones with the check marks I've already finished. And then these, so they're colored in because I've done the first one, but I can do a second one. Yeah, I've been going almost 5 hours. So yeah, I'm probably going to stop in a minute. Well, not probably. I am going to stop in a minute, and I'm gonna.
Momo, be careful. Don't blow away.
It's just a light breeze.
I'm gonna raid out into someone, but yeah, because I just noticed the time. But yeah, thanks for raiding in. Thanks for watching. I do upload all my VODs to YouTube. I don't know why the background is glitching out so bad. That's that is, oh, that's ridiculous. Anyway, yeah, so I will see you guys. I'm playing Helldivers. Yeah, I try to, if I see someone online that seems like a chill person, I try to raid into them. But I'm gonna be ending the stream here. I need to go cook some dinner. But thanks for watching, and thanks for raiding in. And for everyone watching the VOD on YouTube, thanks for watching. Feel free to leave comments on YouTube. Yeah. I've definitely raided into both of you before, because you're both pretty cool, chill people. Yeah, so until next time, stay healthy and continue to stay awesome. Bye.